Hi, I'm Vivian the Knitter.
And I'm Emily, the other knitter. And this is the Keep Calm and Carry Yarn podcast.
Thank you so much for joining us for episode 145 of Keep Calm and Carry Yarn. This is a knitting and crocheting podcast brought to you by me, Vivian, and my daughters, Allison and Emily. I'm recording from Michigan.
I'm coming to you from Florida. Thanks so much for joining us, whether you're listening to us on a podcast app or watching along on YouTube.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Take two. How have you been?
I have been.
I know the answer to
I
this.
have been. Well, today I'm doing very well today. So for our listeners, my husband and I had really violent food poisoning last. Well, not yesterday, but the day before recording. Yesterday was also not so great, but today much better. Pretty much almost like normal.
Okay, well, you look fine.
Yeah, I feel fine. For the most part.
That's
Just
bad.
tired.
Sorry. At least one saving grace is that the baby did not get sick.
Yes, I am so thankful that I did not get it because
it was really bad. Oh, poor baby.
It was probably, it was the worst food poisoning I have ever gotten. And my husband also was like, this is something else. Like
he's never
really had
like
food
that.
poisoning like that before.
Okay. Well, I'm glad everybody is healthy.
Yes, now.
not throwing up and the other stuff anymore. So let's move on to our crafting.
Yeah.
Do you have any whips?
Yes. Admittedly, I have not been on have because work has also been really crazy. And before that, I was working on my Halloween. But it has been a while. So I have made significant progress significant. But I know I had to look back because it's been so long at what I was working on. I think I was just working on the ribbing of my second Homefront jumper. But now I've got
you
almost
got
an
quite a bit
entire
done.
torso.
So you have 3 colors in there now.
No, I have only 2. But I've decided to, and I had not made this decision yet when we last recorded, but I decided to change the stripe of the accent color.
Oh, because the
contrast color.
You have like the contrast color, and then
so the main
in
color
between.
Yeah, the main color is 2 rows, and then the contrast color alternates between 2 rows and 1 row. So it kind of.
So it looks almost like what's in between the contrast colors. It looks like a third color on the screen. On the screen, it looks like it's like an optical illusion. It looks like it's a different color. Can you not see that? Or because you're
I don't know, maybe I just can't tell because I know that it's all one color. Yeah, I've just separated for.
But when you look at it on the screen, does it look different? Like it's a.
I don't know. It looks the same to me.
Okay. Maybe it's just my old eyes. Who knows?
But yeah, I just separated for the armholes. So I'm working on top with the front.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. It's going relatively quickly compared to, considering that I haven't been. But I also have a little bit of progress on my blouse. And I did see the pink stitch marker was where I was the last time we talked.
Oh, so yeah, you did
so
make a lot of progress.
2 inches. But it's, again, just very boring. Right home about.
Yeah.
I also have tiny bit of progress on. I'm just gonna bring it back because I haven't done it in a long time. But my Woodland walk socks,
Oh yeah. Oh,
which
those are
I mean, you
cute.
probably can't tell that I made any progress, but I just wanted to take it out just to say I've been working on this too. So
It looks
I
really
have been doing
cute.
some knitting, just not a lot. It's looking really cute.
Yeah, it is.
Finished the almost finished a third leaf, so I'm into the second.
Oh, okay. Nice. So there's 3 leaves and 1 repeat then.
Yeah. Well, I guess
Just
yeah.
about
No, there's
3.
two. It's like
There's 2.
each repeat has one full one and one cut.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, they're my
Um,
whips.
oh, nice. Let's see, my whips. I have an old whip, which is I finished number 14 on my
Oh, very cute.
the mitten garland
The bell bow
advent.
over it.
It's a bell with a bow, yeah. I started with um the green and tan, what is this? The braid part up there, but then I didn't use it anywhere in the body. I don't know. I
Oh,
just kind of
that's
forgot about
okay.
it.
It's still cute. I don't mind that
So
the green is only on the top.
yeah,
But you said there's
or the bottom,
tan.
depending on.
Is tan in the
It's
green?
tan. It's tan. Or it's an off white. It definitely it looks lighter in the camera than in real life. It's very tan.
Wait, so the whole thing is tan.
Yeah, the
Oh,
body, the
okay.
whole body is
Well, because you
tan.
said you
The
started with
background.
green and tan, I thought the top was green and tan and the bottom was red, gray, and
Oh no,
white.
no, it's the same. It's the
I
same
see.
color throughout.
Yeah, then I really don't mind
Same
it.
color as the hanger.
I like that one. I feel like it's very clear what it is. Some of the other
Uh-huh.
ones, they're still cute. It's just sometimes it's kind of like switch for a
Yeah.
second to be like, wait, because it's so
I think
tiny.
the next one is just geometric, like a geometric design throughout. So there's no like theme or anything. And I don't even remember what color I picked because I left it upstairs. I don't know. I don't know. But I did work on it since I last recorded whatever that was. Oh, since I've been home
Hmm.
from Rhinebeck, I have worked on it. So I know I'm done with the number. I'm like starting the body. So I can't believe I don't remember the colors I'm working on. Maybe it's because I have so many different projects. Okay, I have another old whip is my Yale cardigan. I bumped into the microphone for a little bit. So I have made some progress, even though it doesn't really look like it. Here's the steek stitches, the front steek stitches, and then the armhole steeks are this big. So I'm probably a little bit more than halfway up the arm steeks, but like your socks, not your socks, your cardigan. It's really boring right now because it's just 2 colors,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just the repeat is too many stitches to memorize in my head, at least for me. And it's like I think it's like 22 stitches. I think last time I said 22 inches. No, 22 stitches.
For
And it
so
just
so for a pattern like that, would you not just go by like what you see in the previous row?
yes and no. The difficulty is that because I'm doing the jacquard in the middle, not the middle,
Mm,
in the back, so I have extra stitches. So when you're just looking at the row you're working on, there's extra gray stitches. So that kind of
I get it. Lots to
messes up what
juggle.
you're looking at. Yeah, it just messes up what you're looking at. So you're like, so there's a lot of, oh wait, I just knitted the back side stitch is the front side stitch, and then have to take back. So that's a me problem because I decided to do it this way because there's a lot of areas where there's I'm stuck, where there's more than 10 stitches. And I just pulled all my stitches out right here, like this area, this blank area with the navy.
Mm.
It's just too much. So then um those areas won't be as stretchy as the rest. Okay, so that's that. I'm hoping to, at the very least, finish it before we start our next archive cow, whenever that is. And my third and final whip is another brioche hat. This is the same one that I've done like two different times,
But
and
it's
I don't.
one color,
But it's
right?
one color brioche because I've never actually done one color brioche, and this is by Raina K, and it's called BriocheSis. So I think it's a sister to one of her other hats. That's a brioche hat, but I don't know. I think the chart is a little different. But I don't have that pattern, so I don't know what that is. My needles. I'm starting to do the crown decrease, so I've got 2 needles going on, and they're going all over the place. So anyway, I've been saying for years, oh, I don't even want to think about having to do brioche with one color. But it's not so bad.
Looks really cute. I mean, colors are.
Yeah, I got this yarn when I was in Minnesota. So it's a custom dyed Madeline Tosh yarn.
I don't know. Maybe
For
something about it being only one color makes it extra.
it's very squishy. So I'm using like size 1 needles, and this is a
Really?
worsted weight hat. Yeah, because if I use anything bigger, it would be so much looser because brioche is so squishy and stretchy. So in fact, I did the same thing with this hat as I did with the last 2 hats. The pattern doesn't have any, like for the band, the headband part, the the ribbing, it doesn't have any decrease sizes. You don't like do a smaller like and then decrease it when you get to the body. It's the same amount of stitches, so you're just supposed to use smaller needles. But when I did that, it was still too loose, and I was using really tiny needles. So what I did was I took out one set of in decrease. Yeah, one set of decrease, and I just carried on. And then when I got to because each row is the same, and then you have like the even amount of decreases as you have increases. So I took out the decreases for the beginning ribbing, and then when I got to like the first set, I just did the increase and ignored the decrease, and then the next set I did both. If that makes any sense? So my ribbing part is actually narrower. There's less stitches up here than there is for the body. Because you can kind of see where I have it decrease here. Where's the increase? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm holding it upside down. That's an increase. So there's an increase here, but there's no corresponding decrease until you get up here.
I see.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
So that's how I logicked it.
Right.
Okay. So I should be able to finish this today. I was too tired to finish it last night. Sorry about the needles clicking. And then one final. This is almost a FO, but it's not quite. So Jillian asked me to make her a hat, a fish hat, and I had made her a fish hat, and it's a niddy pattern called Dead or Alive, and it's it looks like a dead fish on your head. Like their mouth is the opening for the hat, and then the rest of it is a fish. And I made that. I think she must have been like 6th grade or something like that. And she wanted me to make something similar to that, but make it into a magic carp, which is it's a Pokemon, and it looks kind of like a goldfish with a crown on its head. So here's the hat. I'm finished with the hat. I started the beginning, like I made the dead or alive fish hat in the beginning for the mouth, and then the rest of it I kind of winged it while I was going. I didn't want it because the original hat is really really long, and this one's not
Right.
quite so long. So there's the tail up here, so it looks kind of like a goldfish, and that's eating your head.
Yeah.
And I made this is the fin that goes underneath. It looks like that, and then the fin that goes up top that looks like a crown that goes up like this, and then so they're all. I did all of these in the round, so I didn't have to, because when like the pattern has fins too, and they're done in garter stitch, and I felt it too floppy. I want it to be
Yeah.
able to stand up.
Yeah, that's
And then what is this? The dorsal fins that go the sides. So yeah, these are all all done in. Yeah, Madeline knows. Are those dorsal? Pectoral. These are pectoral fins.
sure.
This one was actually done flat, and then I sewed the ends because of the edge. I didn't want to carry the orange all throughout, so did that. And then there's the little whiskers that go like this on the hat. On the hat, not on my face. So yeah, I worked on it pretty much all day nonstop, and it just like kind of like design on the fly, because I also have, there's like a little
That's
ridge
fun.
on the fish on the Pokemon. There's like a little ridge, so I did like a
Mm.
reverse stockinette bump, and then over here I did some, I guess it's kind of like lace work to represent the scales it has. It just has one row of scales after the ridge, like this. Uh-oh,
Oh.
that's not the right one.
Who is that?
Yeah,
Oh
can you see that?
yeah. It really does look like it.
And then there's another like ridge towards the back by the tail, and I just did some pearls for that ridge.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to decide how I'm going to do the eye. Either I did a crocheted circle. Maybe I can do a crocheted circle, and then do like a French knot in the middle for the pupil. So yeah, that's still. I just
Really
have to
cute.
sew it all together.
I love
So
projects
Madeline
like
was
that that are like kind of on the fly
you're kind of
and that
free-formed.
come
I
together like
did.
that.
I mean, I ripped it out so many times because I was like, oh, it's too short, it's too long, and like the fins. I just was just trying to. I don't even remember how I did it.
Well, it's
Oh
come out
yeah,
really nice.
this one I crocheted the edges for the orange, so I wasn't crazy about it once I was done, because there's a wrong side and a right side, and this is the right side, but each side has a wrong side and a right side, like each edge.
Well, you really committed to it, and
I hope so.
I don't see how you couldn't be.
So
I
I
mean,
have to
that's just like
decide, 'cause like I
perfect.
said, let's get this. So this her birthday is coming up, so it's probably gonna be a birthday present.
Yeah. I mean, that's
Uh,
figure that all out. Not just
yeah,
following
I
a
mean
pattern
she
completely.
doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't request too many things like knit wise. She did request a pussy hat that I
Right.
made for
That
her.
was
I think it was last
easy
year.
project.
Yeah, that was easy. But then, of course, I had to make it special by putting cables in it. And
Well, that was for yourself, though, wasn't it? That wasn't necessarily for her.
Yeah.
Oh.
So those are all
Well,
the whips I have.
do I not recall that when she requested the original hat, she was too
Mm.
embarrassed to wear it?
Yeah.
Uh,
She didn't request it. I showed it to her. I'm like, oh, isn't this cute? You
oh,
want it? You want it?
okay.
And she's like, yeah, I want it. And I made it for her, and she never wore it.
Okay, well, at least I didn't remember that you
No, I mean
had brought it up.
she wouldn't have seen it.
Well, yeah, I suppose. Or I guess I don't remember her level of enthusiasm when she showed it.
Yeah.
Like,
So um, I think she wore it for one of our family portraits, for a family picture, not portraits, because it was just home,
yeah,
where everybody wore a hat
yeah,
that I made.
yeah.
So I think she wore that hat. And then Madeline, because she's like, she's a marine biologist, so she used to wear it every
Girl.
once in a while. But
Uh,
I don't know what kind. I don't know if it's a marine fish or a freshwater fish. I have no idea. It's
Well,
just
I just think it's cute that she's requesting this now after she was embarrassed to wear it when she was a
yeah,
kid.
she wears all sorts of things. Like she'll wear her or
But it makes
those
sense if
hats.
she was like 11. It makes sense. Like middle
Uh-huh.
school, I get why she would be embarrassed to wear it. You know how middle school kids are.
Yeah.
It can be brutal.
Yes, they can. So, yeah. So I'll have two hats done for the next. Oh, speaking of next episode, for this month, November and December, we're only gonna have one episode each. So this will be our November episode, and then next month I'll do an episode with Allison, and until the new year, because holidays, and this is what we generally do, except for that one year where I try to get, what was it, 100 episode by our podiversary, whatever it was it 100? Yeah, except for
By
that
driving
year.
Allison crazy. Uh,
Yeah, we generally only do one episode on the holiday months, on Thanksgiving and December, because it's like the Thursday of the year, sort of. Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is in
the
November, and
Thursday
it's
of the
like
year.
the
Okay.
Thursday, and then December is Friday, and Christmas is like the weekend. I
Oh, okay. Sure.
don't know. This is where my mind goes sometimes. Okay, are we ready for our BuzzFeed quiz?
Sure. We need to change the subject. Okay.
Yep.
I
Let's
just
change the subject.
I don't have my results because I airdropped it from my phone, so I have to.
Oh,
But
you gotta retake it? Okay, you can do it live because I don't have my result. Oh no, I took a screenshot of my result because I knew it was gonna disappear, because it always happens. But Wicked is coming. The movie of the musical is coming out soon, in a week, 2 weeks, something like that. And Madeline just told me, because we've been excited about this, but
hmm.
it's part one of two.
Oh,
So
really? I didn't know that.
so we're really annoyed. It's like, what?
Wait,
It's part one of two?
though that seems a little.
I don't
It's a
know.
musical.
Maybe they're
It's not.
going. I don't know. Maybe because they
Oh,
want to make more money. Maybe they're gonna go um, take more stuff from the book, because the book is really different. Okay, this is the name of the quiz. Answer these 8 wicked questions, and we'll tell you with 98% certainty whether you're Alphaba or Glinda.
okay. I just finished.
Okay,
What'd you get?
I got Alphabet.
Me too.
You can read it because I don't have it in front of me.
Oh, okay. It says, march to the beat of your own drum, and you're not afraid to stand up for what you believe in, even if it doesn't make you the most popular witch in the room. With your fiery tongue and rebellious streak, you're all about changing the world. We're good.
Uh-huh. Hey, we're the
Okay.
same. Well, she's definitely a good witch.
In
Just
in
everybody thinks she's the bad witch in
in Wicked.
in Wicked. Yeah. Okay. Question number 1. Pick an Ariana Grande hair era.
I went with the bangs.
Oh, so the
Cat ears?
there's Red Hairiana, Bangiana, Low Ponyiana, and Cat Eariana. I picked Cat Eariana.
Because
Choose a
it's cat
song.
ears.
Yes, choose a song to belt at
Cat karaoke.
karaoke.
My real answer is none of these because I would never.
Uh, I don't know most of them.
Um, I picked Since You've Been Gone. Kelly
So did
Clarkson. So I
I.
just feel like that's kind of my era. So even though I don't particularly song or anything.
The other ones are the winner. The winner takes all. ABBA, Shallow, Lady Gaga, and Bradley Cooper. Isn't that a slow song?
Yeah,
All Too Well, 10-minute
I
version.
don't know. Wait, 10 minutes?
Taylor
I didn't.
Swift.
I didn't catch that. I don't know the song,
I
but
don't know that one, but like Shallow. That's I don't know. I don't. I feel like when
too depressing.
you like dancey, happy songs. I guess if you unless it's like a sad occasion that you're doing
That you're doing
karaoke. Who
karaoke.
knows? You're
Well,
doing
I
karaoke
feel like
because
there's
you're
always
sad.
the one person who picks a song that's like this vibe, right?
Pick an iconic witch.
I
I pick Hermione Granger. I don't. Why
I
is
figured you
Stevie
did.
Nicks in there? Because she dresses like a witch. And the fourth answer was Agatha Harkness. You didn't watch that,
I did.
Agatha, all along. Madeline and I just finished it.
I I thought about picking Hermione. I also really like the
The
picture of
Sabrina,
Sabrina is from the newer
the new,
Netflix
uh
series,
huh,
which I really liked. So
uh huh.
that one.
I don't know that I finished it. I mean, I watched it over Madeline's shoulders, but I can't remember how it ends.
the 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 first season was really good, and then I didn't really
Oh,
like the last one, but really cute overall.
okay. Choose a pair of red shoes.
The ruby slippers and not
From Dorothy's
wait.
ruby slippers from the movie. I picked that too.
Okay, there's ruby slippers, there's red Converse, red cowboy boots, and then this monstrosity. I don't really know what
I
it's.
don't know what the hell
They're
that
like
is.
they're
Red
sneakers with like
toe
a camel toe.
sneakers.
I don't understand.
No, that is not comfortable. I
I
mean, the
also
ruby slippers are not comfortable either, but
think
mm,
red cowboy boots, Converse. You pick the ruby slippers too.
I did. I picked this ruby slippers because I can't wear any of those anyway, so I'll pick the ones that are the prettiest.
Uh,
Because Converses are too narrow for my feet because I've
well,
got Mondo
same,
wide feet. Yeah,
same, because I have your feet.
yeah. Sorry.
Hmm.
Pick a set of two good friends, two best friends. Are those lyrics to us? Oh, it's
What?
from Wicked. Two good friends, comma, two
Oh,
best
I see.
friends. Is
Yeah,
from the
right.
song.
Yeah. I picked Frodo and
I vacillated between that and Bert and Ernie, and I picked Bert and Ernie.
oh, I went between that and Sharon Diaz.
I'm not a fan of that movie. Clueless. I
I
never
mean,
really liked it, but it's funny how so many people like it.
yeah, I don't know. It's
Mm,
cute.
yeah.
Slightly
Okay.
problematic, but aren't
I have a little bit of
gross.
problems with, yeah. Choose a movie musical adaptation
Well,
and
I picked the only one I've ever seen, which
Phantom of the Opera. I actually picked Mamma Mia
oh really?
because I was in a
So
Mamma Mia
expected.
mood. I did want to pick Phantom of the Opera, but it's like very dark, and I just wasn't in
Yeah,
a
I
dark
mean,
mood.
it's not my favorite music. It's the one I've seen out of all. I mean,
Yeah, I
movie
have.
or I mean, I've only seen the movie, but I haven't seen any of them. Like just uh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen Mamma Mia, but I haven't seen the other two, Wonka and Mean Girls.
So to be fair, most of the musicals I like are.
Yeah, that's true. So it says pick your favorite. Adele Dazeem role. So they purposely miswrote Adina Menzel's name because people always mess it up.
I
Because
guess I don't know.
I was like, who are does this person write all these movies? And I just this the music, and then I'm looking at all the pictures, like, oh wait, those are all Idina Menzel
I don't
roles.
know.
Yeah. What did you pick?
Um, I also from the only thing that I've seen, which is
Nancy and
Enchanted.
Enchanted?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I don't really remember her being in it either, but I like the
She was the
movie.
girlfriend, but then she must have been because he ends up with what's her face? I just picked Elsa
I haven't actually seen it. Which I actually
because
I when I was teaching little kids, which I don't
mm,
normally do, but I had picked up these classes in favor. Uh, I just followed the script that they have, and like they
mm-hmm.
do like your princess walks across the room, and they all pick what princess they want to be, and one of them already had, or she had a water bottle with the Frozen characters on it.
Uh
Like, this is who I'm gonna be, Princess. Oh, Anna, right? And she was like, no, Anna. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I've never seen the movie. And she was like, oh, you've never seen Frozen? She could not comprehend. Very cute.
yeah. I've never actually seen the whole thing. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Madeline's the only reason why Madeline's seen it is because she went out with her little cousins to see the movie one day, and I was not in the mood. Okay, last but not least, I guess we went through the whole
There weren't that many
quiz.
questions.
What's your sign?
Well, I'm a.
Oh, okay. So we're both water. I have no idea what it's like. I have a
I was like,
friend
are you?
who always scolds me when I tell him I don't know what my
Wait,
kids.
what are you?
I'm Cancer. So you
Yeah,
don't know mine either.
I know. It's
Like
so
that.
like people ask me what Quentin's sign is. Well, now I know. Apparently, it's a Leo because my
Oh.
husband got a lion tattooed on himself
I know.
for
It's
that
like I don't
reason.
know. I know what their Chinese zodiacs
And
are.
the only
Isn't that
reason why I
the
know
most?
my husband's is because he's also a Pisces.
No, I. You're. Oh, that's right. I'm
I-
like, no, he's not. He's a dragon. Oh no, that's Chinese. Okay, see, that's more important to me
anyway,
what the Chinese one is, which it's all a bit of nonsense anyway.
yeah, exactly. So I don't follow. I don't follow it.
Yeah, so I have a friend that scolds me whenever she asks me, what is Allison's? What is Emily's? Like, I don't know. I know what their birthdays
I
are.
know,
Like
right? That's
that's
more
important in
important
life.
because
And then like there's been like changes to it and it's like different now because the stars have moved in 1,000 years or something like that. I don't know.
oh, whatever.
Okay.
Anyway,
You have
FOs.
FOs.
I have only sewing FOs for Halloween costumes.
You gotta
Eh,
show them because they're just too cute.
okay, well, there's already behind me my Halloween costume,
It
which
came out
when I
beautifully.
last showed it, it was still very unfinished, but you could see like what it was going to look like. And the only
Mm-hmm.
really new thing is trim, which I think
Yeah. Yep.
I'm
And
really
then you even
happy
had
with.
the tiara thingy.
Yeah, I had this little circlet that I got from
Uh-huh.
an Etsy shop. That was
And ears. You had the
yes,
ears too.
which I I realized because we dressed up the weekend before Halloween. We went to a little family festival, and then also the day of Halloween, trunk or treating. And I realized on Halloween when I put the ears back on that I put them on upside down, like
You put them
backwards and
on
upside down
oh,
the first time. I was like,
backwards,
no wonder they
upside
felt so
down.
weird. they're upside down, but the only way they could be upside down were if they were switched because the
Okay.
backside is just like
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
So did they
so
feel better the second day? But you didn't wear them as long for the second day, right?
yeah. I mean, they didn't like they didn't feel bad. They just like it's like this just doesn't like it's fitting on right.
Mm.
That would be fine. And then so my husband picked wanted to be an orc, which I really just wanted him to be Gandalf, but I also wanted to let him choose. Oh, Gandalf would be so easy; it would just be rectangles. And then so I won't show the whole thing because there are a million pieces, but the main piece is the like the leather armor vest, which has like all these tiers.
Uh-huh. And
Uh,
he's the main orc guy with the handprint. I guess, do they all have handprints on their face?
I don't remember. I don't think so. But yeah, he's just in the first movie, Fellowship of the Ring.
Uh-huh.
But
Oh.
yeah, this was not a simple costume to make.
No, that looks very
It
detailed.
has 4 tiers, and I tried to make it kind of close, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and also in the back, so it almost looks like a beetle or something. And I also, I don't know if
Mm.
you could tell, but I I used some paint to try to like distress it and make it look dirty, like he's been
Mm-hmm.
chasing hobbits for days. Um, because it was
Yeah, it
too
does look
like
very
it
dirty.
was black, and so like I think in person you can tell it was just like too clean. And
Mm.
there's a bunch of other pieces, but we can show a picture. But the main event, the best part, Quentin's costume when he was Frodo, and start with the underlayers and go out. I made him a little shirt,
Oh my
which I just
God.
love. I
The
just
little
think
night shirt.
it's
It
just
looks like a little
so
night shirt.
cute. I mean, came out so good because I
Uh-huh.
just kind of hacked the pattern that I made for his birthday outfit, and then just some little brown pants, which I have made a pair of pants with this exact fabric. This is scrap. I'm like, now we can match. And then the waistcoat, like,
Oh.
which I honestly kind of I was really sloppy with my pattern drafting, and you can kind of tell when he puts it on and then it's buttoned on. It's like this doesn't sit right, but it's fine because
It's a
the
Halloween
best part,
costume.
I mean, it got covered anyways, is the cape or sorry, the cloak. I keep saying cape, which I think
Oh,
he
I
was
even
so
made the
cute.
little brooch
Yeah,
out of felt.
I made the brooch with green felt and I embroidered it with silver thread. Has the little pointy head, which is purely aesthetic because it doesn't actually fit on his head. But the fabric is a waffle knit, and was like, is
Uh-huh.
it gonna sit right on him? I don't know. Like it's probably too floppy. So I sewed in some cotton cording into the hem,
Oh,
which
into the
really
hem.
helps with the structure to pull it out a little bit, which I was very happy with. Because I mean, to be honest, this whole thing was kind of I was just winging it, like your fish hat.
My
It's just
fish
kind
hat.
of like yeah, put a picture of him in it. Oh, and I don't have the socks because they got destroyed. I threw them away. But I just took some hand colored socks and some leftover yarn that I tacked onto it and separated it so it looked like frizzy hair on the toes and put it over his shoes. And he was like picking at the hair. It's like, what is this? And I just found actually like, yesterday or the day before I found some of the brown yarn on his car seat.
And with his curly hair, he makes the perfect
Yeah.
little hobbit. Oh my
He
gosh,
was so
so
cute. He was having,
cute.
I mean, when we were all getting dressed up, he was like, "What is going on?" And like, he was having so much fun.
Oh, yeah, and he had it's like well documented. His first Halloween.
Oh, of course.
Well, I guess it's technically his second, but his first one, he
First time,
was
yeah, like actually
2 months old.
participating in the
Yeah.
activities, which, I mean, you know, participating Sort of.
Yeah, still doesn't know what's going
Doesn't
on. But
understand.
okay, people giving me brightly colored packages. He doesn't even know they're candy
No,
because he
he
doesn't
was,
have older siblings.
yeah, and I mean, he was having a blast though. He's just like wandering around. We were in this like parking lot and
Mm-hmm.
like pointing at things, and we're like trying to like come over here, like come get some candy or whatever. He's just like, nope.
It's like,
He's just all over the place.
oh, so
But
cute.
he had a blast.
So I have one FO. I can't remember if talked about it before, but I finished my stocking for Wally, and so yeah, I did talk about it last time. Or one of the times. I think it was with you. Maybe it was with Allison. I don't remember. Um, I almost finished. I practically finished the whole thing and realized I knit it with yarn, not yarn, needles that were too big because I wanted to match Jillian's. It was like twice as big, and I was like, I'm not gonna keep it, so I ripped it out and started over with needles that I thought were the correct needles. I still they still not might not be the right ones because it's still slightly bigger than the
Oh, but
original.
that's fine.
A little bit bigger. Let's see.
Not ridiculously
It's not
huge
ridiculously
anymore.
big, but I did put the loop on the wrong side.
This product is cursed.
So I have to cut this off and attach it to that side. But that's fine. It's not like it's
Well, other
sewn
than
on. It's
that,
not
looks great.
like
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I used the same yarn, but I don't know, I lost a ball of this dark green. This here it is. It's like this dark green. And because I was like pulling it out of the other one and it was in pieces, so I must have lost a ball. I don't know because I ran out. I ran out over here, so I ended up using black for the rest of this
Oh,
triangle.
really?
So yeah, this is the triangles. What do you call it? Stocking. Who's it by? I can't remember who's it by, but it was a Knit Picks pattern. I'll put it on the screen. And yeah, so I did it years ago. 5 years ago, I made Jillian hers. Yeah.
He sounds
Okay.
exhausted.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. Okay, so this is the triangles.
Exhausted by that project.
Triangle Stockings by Jenny Williams. And in the pattern, there was also the triangle one and a reindeer one in the same, like you buy one, you get both patterns. So so this, I guess it's not 100% FO because I still have to take the loop off. And that's it. That's all I have. That's all the crafting I have. I've been tiling. The bathroom back there. This door right here. That's the bathroom. So I've been tiling the floor. My hands are kind of rough because I forgot to get gloves. And just, like all the prep stuff that you have to do. And I don't, anyway, so I haven't been knitting as much as I normally do, but then I still managed to finish a bunch of things. So I'm doing okay. But I'm excited for Thanksgiving. It's in how many more days until Thanksgiving? I don't know. It is another couple weeks.
2.5.
Yeah, so I'm excited, at least for Thanksgiving week, because I'll get to see you and the baby.
Okay. Anyway, did you have any job talk or anything?
I don't because I've been
Tiling.
tiling.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean there are bags. See, there's this way, which way? This way. There's bags in there and fabric. I just haven't added any new bags. I did add some Christmas bags before I left for Rhinebeck. So there's that. I'll probably be making some more this week because the grout part doesn't take as long.
Mm.
That's that. Yeah. Okay, so I guess it's my turn to do the spiel. The show notes for this episode and every episode can be found on our website, kcacypodcast.wordpress.com. You can also find us on Instagram. That's also kcacy podcast. My personal Instagram is upstate_viv. And Emily's is Emmerdale's Crafts. You can also comment, like, subscribe, review, and favorite on YouTube or wherever else you listen to podcasts. You can also join us on Ravelry. Just search for Keep Calm and Carry On Podcast in the Groups tab. So thank you for listening.
And remember to keep calm and carry yarn. Carry
Bye.
yarn. Bye.